that was coming.
Presented to you.
Or been watching the channel. All right, that's good.
Then the question is,
that's
if you're
good.
Get, say 5 to 7 WAR.
That looks good as well.
Out of
They've been talking about WAR for a few
want
minutes.
5
It's
to
been
7,
quite
you want
enthralling.
a 3 and a 4?
Tie game. Miggy tied it up this half inning. We got a runner at first, one away, and I think Harold Castro's batting. So
really
it's always a plus.
Play because something could come
at least it ain't Willie.
that would
it's the good Castro.
One spot on the field, then that changes everything else. So,
all right, we got ourselves a full count. I'm loading up my chat. Hold on.
Castro with a blast to center.
We got a hold of it.
He's got it.
Most other ball fields, you know what I mean?
Candelario has to retreat.
Most other ball fields.
So,
not most. That one's actually not that far one.
It up here, and
what's up, Aaron?
We'll revisit this.
I think what you're saying is that the key will be
low interest in the stream
to get
tonight.
A couple of free agents, and for the current
only coming in with 3 likes.
Of this team to elevate their play next season, and you can get there.
I'm optimistic.
Well, hopefully people join. I don't know what's going on.
In addition to the core, if those 2 young players
no one liked the stream. Yeah, it went down to 14 likes somehow. So
if they become as impactful as a Casey Mize, you'll be in really good shape.
When
that
I
was
in
a little
Arizona,
weird. Most of you didn't like the stream last night. That's kind of crazy.
We weren't really in it. We were close.
1-0.
We brought up Justin Upton. He was probably projected as a 5 WAR guy. He was a 1-1 in 2011.
Yeah, kind of a give him strike.
That's why I believe it can happen. That's the best way, because you develop them in your minor leagues within your system.
We got a 1-1 count, 3-3 game. Runner at first, 2 away, bottom of the 4th.
And this is kind of what AJ Hinch is.
I guess that's
hoping that his presence can.
Nope, I got another year, and then we'll see if I do a PhD thing.
Commitment, they can all bring it together. And here we go.
And the guy you just mentioned, Goldschmidt,
it's a good audio mix.
5 WAR example.
Sounds good in my ear, but I can't tell if it's good to you guys.
It's 1-2 to Nico Goodrum.
Yeah.
Shift and bobbled by Andrews. The throw.
Hey, everybody's safe. They're gonna call Nico safe at first.
Inning stays alive thanks to the
little error by the second baseman
down the first base line.
I doubt they don't give him an error here, so.
Ooh.
He might be out. Hold on.
Pretty close right there.
Olsen dropped it.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why Nico's safe. He would have been out. Obviously, that would have been a hard play to make, but Olsen dropped it. They're gonna have to go back and. No, that's an extra stretch. But yeah, so there's an error charge to Andrews there. 2 on, 2 out for Hill now. We're at the bottom of the lineup, so this is a 9-hitter. So next inning, we'll get top of the lineup, so that's always good.
Line to Matt Chapman at third, his first time.
What up, Morgan?
Seeing it well, swinging it well.
Ball outside.
30 pitches in the inning for James
I don't know,
Caprillion.
Aaron. Kind of weird.
So we had mentioned Willie Peralta struggle in the 4th. Caprillion feeling the same type of pressure.
A lot of people haven't been watching lately. I don't know where they went off to.
The 1-0. Way outside. Difference for the Tigers tonight than last night as Garrow warms up again.
They probably checked out for the season. Don't really blame them.
Last night is that Detroit has responded, and they've responded with a multi-scoring inning.
2-0 now.
Last night it was 3
for Derek Hill
home runs. Tonight, that 2-run homer from Miguel Cabrera to tie it up.
2-1.
Missed by Derek Hill.
Not a good. That was a good pitch. They'd have called it a strike anyway. So
I feel like when we get into these conversations, that good things
swing
happen.
seemed a little bit too short for a pitch on the outside. Black.
We were in that conversation last night when the 2 solo.
Hey, congratulations, Celtic. Congrats, man. That's really good.
Good things, positivity, and
just been on the grind.
The baseball
ball inside, so that'll be 3-1.
gods.
Congratulations, man. You're almost halfway there.
For that type of support to the great game.
Miami traffic sucks today. Just happy to be home. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably never that good in Miami.
We'll take those words.
Yeah, congrats, man. It's always really good. Next 500 will hopefully go by pretty quick.
On a 3-1.
It gets exponentially faster as you get more numbers. Full count now. Full count, 2 away, 2 on, bottom of the 4th, 3-3 game.
Peralta needed 36 pitches in the 4th.
Should we leave a like? That way we can try and get some people in here. Maybe more interaction on the video, drives in more people. And maybe reminds people I'm live. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works.
Really playing shallow. Derek Hill hits one out there. Watch out.
Just don't do it on multiple accounts, please. Do it on your one account.
Maybe that's why he's playing shallow. Marseille's got it, but the Tigers get the equal.
All right, well, hey, they tied it back up here in the inning. Miguel hit his 502nd home run.
He celebrates number 502 in his career.
423 feet. Andrews, Harrison, and Marte, so it'll be 9-1-2. 9-1-2 for the A's. I don't know if Peralta's going back to the mound. You on school this Friday or Monday? You go, hey, 4-day weekends are good. If I got a YouTube plaque, would I brag about it? No, that'd be pretty cool, though. But if someone said I wasn't a good channel, I'd be like, well, I got this plaque. I don't know. Other than that, no, I wouldn't really talk shit to anybody. What's up, Underwater? Hey, we're up to 5 likes. Thanks, guys. That means most of you haven't left a like yet, but I appreciate it. 100K. Yep, 100K subs, not 100. 100,000. Do you see the high school? No, I didn't hear about that. That's crazy. It's commercial break, though. Looks like Urania is going to the mound. It'll be Jose Urania now pitching, or he's going to resume pitching. I don't know who pitched the 4th. So Jose Urania is in to face 9-1-2, which is Andrews, Harrison, and Marte. Yeah, then at $1 million, you get a gold one, which is pretty cool. Sheesh. One shooter dead, and they can't find him. Well, that's not good. Yeah, school shootings ain't no good. Thank you, guys. We're up to about 7 likes now. We're going up there. I'm thinking about removing the link there. I don't think I should have that anymore. Not for a little while.
You got everybody now. We used to have a fence. Now you're going to have a big wall. You're going to see everybody outside the walls. Everybody going to be around there.
Nope.
The whole stand's going to be filled. Everybody going to be yelling. We're going to have the music, the jump.
I don't think so.
Going. We're going to be turned. I know both.
I think somebody had like a gun on campus or something like that. I don't remember any of that.
How about that for a Ram game break? You know what they call Miles Walton? They call him Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's going to be on display on Friday night. Valley Sports Detroit, of course, your home for high school football this season. It's going to be Cass Tech.
Well, yeah, that solves something. More gun solves gun violence, I guess.
Privileged to be able to call this one alongside my partner.
Pretty sure he'll be dead
Lang,
though, so I don't really.
But it's
going to be like shoot his corpse.
Night, 7 o'clock kick from Muskegon.
Feel those stands up, Johnny.
Say it again.
Yeah, he shot his parents. That's not. I
don't
know. I think didn't he shoot his parents at his house?
They get after it on the west side of the state. I can tell you that.
And then go to class or like go into the school.
All right, thanks, Johnny. Look forward to that Friday night.
Some weird shit like that.
Jose Urania is in his 19th appearance, but his first relief appearance since September of 2019.
I wasn't going to school at that point, so I don't really
give
a fuck.
9-1-2
Not my problem.
Here in the Oakland lineup, Elvis Andrews and then Josh Harrison and Starling
Besides,
Marte.
that sounds like he had a problem with his parents.
Andrews grounded to second his first time up.
Is like the Cruz situation. I'm surprised the parent hasn't flipped the fuck out.
Overall, 45th career relief
2-1
for Jose Urania.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, like probably like 95 to 100% of shooters are mentally ill, dude. Most people don't want to kill a bunch of people without some weird mental illness going on. 3-1.
Saturday against Toronto.
Like, I've never had that thought. Like, and I'm pretty, I would say I'm pretty normal mentally. Have some weird moments, but like,
First since coming off
you
the
know,
IL.
I've never had the inclination like that. It's, you know, you have to be pretty fucking far gone
The 3-1.
for that to be a solution in your life to problems.
Nico Goodrum in the middle of the infield.
1 away. I never make an out a shirt out call when a ball's hit over to Nico Goodrum. It is nice to see him back though, because I mean the guys who was there before, like, you know, we didn't have much. I now see why he had to play so much back when he was playing so much.
Tandem starters.
That wasn't good.
Getting after opposing teams. Peralta
Some
arranged
people in Connecticut have finally healed from the Sandy Hook.
No doubt with
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Later on in the month, Scooble later on in the month.
Yep, you're going to have the things controlled. And when you get into the playoffs,
yeah, they got what they wanted, but I also wonder like how
really
like off
a lot
those
of
kids
pitching
were.
in,
They look a little weird.
it's amazing how when they get into the playoffs.
I don't think so. I
Guys
think
come in,
they
they'll
want,
go for
because
one inning,
Peralta just
you know,
came
if you're
back
the
and Urania's still
opposing
fresh
manager,
off
what
the
do you do?
off
What
the
lineup
injured
do you put
list.
out there?
I don't
So
think they
very
want
good
either one of those
tactics.
guys eating up a
It
bunch
used
of
to
innings
be
or
kind of
pitches.
a
So I think they're like
courtesy
piggybacking off each other right
to
now.
let everybody know who you were pitching, and then you can set your your hitting against me and to your advantage.
Exactly, Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beyond
nobody
the-
wants to just go kill a bunch of people.
The matchups that
Unless
you
you're
don't
like
really get,
fucking.
you pitch a guy
You
from
got a lot of
lefty,
other
you see
issues
lefty,
going
they
on
put
there
all
that
the
they might
righties in
need
it,
to
and you bring
figure
a
out.
righty in. Pretty good tactic. And the Tigers right here.
Yeah,
kinda
one of them
doing
was
this,
kind
doing
of
it. They're
autistic.
Peralta.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of like weird 80. I wonder if I often wonder if it has anything to do with like pumping like ADH and ADD kids and kids like that,
A lot of strikeouts, but
full of
guys
like
always
meth
stayed cool.
and Ritalin and Adderall.
A broken
Just
bat
actual
looper,
meth.
and over the head.
Ah.
Nico Goodrum into left field. Josh Harrison.
I can't imagine
second
what a
pitch
person with
of
a
the ninth.
crazed mind, fucking full of
Starling
amphetamines.
Marte, who last
Wonder
time
why they.
out
I don't know.
won 436
I wonder how
feet.
many of those kids are on
Longest
like
home
those
run of
kind of
the
medicines,
season,
yeah, that was a breaking ball right there, and it was screaming, hit me.
which is just meth with
Marte
with some
is,
salts thrown
very
into it.
Capable, and he did. And Peralta
In the
really,
case
I
of
give him
Adderall, I
credit,
think
he really
Ritalin's a
hung in
little
there
different,
well.
but you know.
Guy
All right,
was in-
that'll be a one-out single for Harrison. He poked it out there and got a little base hit. Now up is Marte.
Single of the game. That just really irritates pitchers. They make a good pitch off the end of the bat.
Most
and
people, when
drops
they're
it.
depressed, they just kind of lay around and don't do much. Maybe kind of go troll on the internet, talk a little
Marte
shit to
able to
people.
hold up.
Nothing too crazy.
1-0. Peralta started
Hey, good luck on
last
your
in 4
fantasy
innings,
draft.
gave up
Hopefully you get some
3
good
runs
people.
and 4 hits.
Hopefully you don't get a
Walker
bunch of
struck out
L
a couple.
nerds. Like sad words. Dude, sad words is going to be so bad at fantasy drafts.
Besides the home run, Starling Marte. flew
Yeah, I
off
think
the
so,
left.
Judy. I think so. I think Miggy's stuck in
1-0.
Detroit.
Tap foul.
Plus his contract really isn't that crazy. I mean, it's a big contract, but it's the only contract we've got, so not that bad. You got 6 in the first round, 6 picks? Oh, you picked 6. Okay. How many people are in the draft?
Marte giving Oakland a
Yeah,
steady
sheesh,
presence.
Sharon.
Ian
That's pretty crazy.
solid defender.
12.
Top of the order guy.
It's not bad. You pick in the middle of the
everyday
round.
guy.
So you pick middle of the
Impressive
draft the
numbers on
entire
season.
time.
Good stop by Haas.
2-1, good stop. It's weird because I actually have headphones again, so I can hear the game. Have you guys ever seen the clip of Key and Peele, where which one was it? Fucking Jordan Peele plays like a old school military guy, and he's like, "All right, wing me in the shoulder." That's all I can think of when Aaron said she survived, though. So now I'm just thinking of wing me in the shoulder. Oh, it's base hit.
Harrison puts on the brakes at second base, and the A's have started the fifth.
Didn't have enough lift. Uh-oh. Top of the fifth, we've seen this back-to-back singles. We need a double play, but with who's on base, which is Harrison and Marte, we'll see. It's gonna have to be scorched up the middle because Olsen is running now, so there's our shot. But it's I would imagine the easiest one's gonna be.
Good pitch and a double play here.
I mean, obviously Marte and Olsen, but like that's.
You get Harrison and Marte as table setters, then you bring in Olsen and Chapman and Canna a little bit later on. The big guns with Big Bop in their bats.
Go against Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence, twin rookie of the year. I think I think those two are the favorites. I would throw Pitts in as a wild card pick too.
Got that bat out. He's big.
Especially now that the Falcons have signed a true winner in Josh Rosen. They can actually see their future coming.
Ready to get on the shoulder, ready to let it go.
They play him to pull, and he takes
the actual GOAT
away.
has found a team.
Jose,
You know how scary it is that Josh Rosen actually did get a good team after, like in the long run. He got like a loaded football team, offensively anyway.
He always stays calm.
1-0 count. He's the guy that's going to stop the choking, but you know you guys aren't ready to accept that. By the way, people actually.
The 1-0.
When I talk about bad quarterbacks, please don't think I'm like being serious. People really took that seriously when I was saying that Jarrett Stidham is the next Steve Young. Like there was some actual seriousness to any of that shit.
What do you do if
I can meme about every other bad quarterback, but if I meme about one of my team's bad quarterbacks, it's like, dude, Rob really thinks that Jarrett Stidham is like Michael Vick. Like, no, I don't. I never have. I mean, is it any different than when I call like Garrett fucking Gilbert the GOAT?
Get out of trouble. 1 out. Could be one
Like,
pitch away.
is it any different? Or Blake Bortles the boat? Like, is it any different than any of that shit? No, not really.
He turned down a scholarship offer to Vanderbilt. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed.
2-1.
Urania not giving in.
Oh, good for Urania.
Olsen was a Gold Glover in 2018 and 19.
I do think Rosen will do a lot better on his current team, though. By the way, thank you guys. I see we're up at 11 likes. I very much appreciate that. We're halfway to 20. Very kind. Yeah, the Rosen actually might do well there. Yeah, that's not a bad spot for him to go.
A couple years ago,
it's actually ideal because he's actually got people to throw the football to.
The 2-1, and he fouls it away.
2-2. Strikeout would be huge here for Mr. Urania. If you're not going to get a double play, you just kind of want to get a strikeout so no one can advance. And if they do, you get a chance at a strikeout throwout.
Get into situations like this.
Did Devin Skillion catch that baseball?
Looks like either he caught it or did it bounce.
Better be on the news tonight.
Give it to a child.
Come on, give it to a child.
Hello, Billy.
We're all big children at the ballpark.
What's up, Billy Brickson? You moving bricks, son?
That would work if you're Devin Skillion.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing from you if you ain't moving bricks, really. Billy. What you up to, son?
Look at, he's thinking about it. Oh no, someone recognized him. Now you got to.
Yeah, Rosen's a victim of circumstance.
Have to give it away.
Is that like a news guy that's at the game or something for Detroit?
Keep it. Somebody's gonna beat him down.
I'm going to assume he's on.
Here's a full count ball to Olsen.
A drive to center.
Oh, it is a news guy.
And
oh, that's going to score both.
Off the wall. Harrison will score. Marte's right on his heels. The throw doesn't get there in time.
Terrible throw, and that's probably a runner at third.
Oh,
he's at second. Sheesh. Why was Hill playing so shallow?
Thought Derek Hill had
do Lego
a
bricks count?
jump
Sure,
on it,
buddy.
I think the ball kind of took off on him, just missed it. This is right out over the plate, and Olsen's showing that he's got pop. Look at Derek Hill.
Why is he so shallow on that, though? Like with Matt Olsen, there's no reason to be that shallow.
Been a part of that before. And
She would have ran that shit down if he wasn't fucking halfway, like 10 feet from second. Like, we get it, you're fast, Derek Hill, but you're not that fast, dude. Like, take a little depth.
It's going to be a team that, if they get the
like
the
know
right
who you're up
pitching
against.
Offensively, they're going to be a tough out. They run the bases well. They're really sound defensively, despite the error in the last inning. And they are a team in the middle of that order. You can throw Marte, Olson, Chapman, Canna, Lowry's in that mix here tonight.
I just noticed he's actually younger than most of the quarterbacks in the league. Who,
out.
Rosen? Yeah, he was pretty young.
Threaten some teams.
What's up, Scott?
Closing in on Boston. New York
You
has
tested
struggled.
positive.
They have
Oh,
some
I hope you
plays.
feel better, man.
We were talking
How
about
you
them
feeling anyway?
last night, and the Yankees, and remember they had the 13-game.
I think Riley Green has a decent shot at making the team, and then Torkelson we'll see, right?
Red Sox have dropped 3 straight.
Just really depends on how they're going to make
Here you
moves.
go,
I could
here's
see
Matt
Torkelson
Chapman
making
now.
the team as well, but we'll see.
0 for 2 so far tonight.
Just to
Yeah, Miggy did have another homer. Yep. Yes, sir.
In the air to center.
Boy, if he'd have been standing there last
Measures
time.
it. He's got it. Olson's going to tag. The throw all the way into third base, but not in time. Matt Olson.
Dude, if he'd have been there, like, I don't know why he was standing there for Chapman, but like halfway to the infield for Olson. It was some crazy. That's the weirdest positioning. I mean, it worked that time, but yeah, he's obviously playing back a little bit now because he just got burned deep.
Candelario's saying that Olson came off the bag and kept the tag on him.
I think he got back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got off. He's good.
You know, just was going to illustrate with Matt Chapman.
All right, 2-away, runner at third, 5-3 A's take the lead.
Guys can.
Now up
This year,
is
Matt
Lowry,
Chapman
I
is a
believe.
Round of 3, but
Yeah.
he's hitting 223.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? How you
His
doing, man?
best years,
I'm
he
good.
was a
I'm good
7
though.
or an 8.
How you doing?
So that's kind of how players can make the big jump. And it
Did your
like
team
he's
win
playing
the other
against
day,
us like
Brandon?
He's a 7 or 8 this year, but he is only a 3.
We did not.
Yeah,
Sadly.
3 because he's such an excellent defender, number 1, but he's also got 23 homers,
1-0.
63 runs driven in. So that adds to his value.
Need a big play. Is this Jed Lowry? How old is fucking Jed Lowry at this point?
Right now, it's about a 4.5.
Astros play this after. Did you guys win today too?
He's having an incredible year. Tells you how hard it is with this.
Josh
game.
Lester? I don't know who that is. That's down.
Lowry up against the scoreboard, and Jed Lowry's got his second RBI
I don't.
double of the night.
That was such a
Oakland
low
with a
effort
big
play
inning
by
here
Derek
against
Hill. That
Jose
was
Urena. They've
that was
traded
crazy.
3 to give him a 6-3 lead.
That's after the Tigers had tied it
Saints
up.
are going to be playing in Jacksonville. Yeah, you might have to. That'd actually be a good
Tigers
game to watch.
gotta Suck it up right now because the pitching is. Look at this right here, right down the middle of the plate. Jed Lowry is.
He plays on the
all
Seawolves.
over.
No, I don't know if he'll be on the team next year.
There you got it.
They might have him
Got
in
some
Double A
Giddy
or
up.
in Triple A next year. But I mean, if he's good, he'll play next year probably. How old is he?
Second straight double for Jed Lowry.
I feel like Lowry's been playing for a
3
minute.
runs in this inning. Tigers trail 6-3.
Brings up Mark Canna. First pitch is outside. It's 1-0 to Canna, who's 1 for 2. The one hit a single down the third base line that Jamer Candelario couldn't handle with the backhand. The 1-0 pops it up foul.
All right, what's up, Gabriel? He hit his 24th homer of the season last night. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty good. It's against the Packers, so we're probably going to lose.
Canna played his
Oh, yeah, because you can't play in New Orleans. Yeah, I got it.
What's up,
Gabe? Astros have a day off. Tomorrow play Friday. That's good.
Colorado
He was close
took
to
him
the.
in
Do you
Rule
go to
5
games?
In 2014. Traded him to
Let's
Oakland.
see. Runner at second. 1-1 count. 2 away. A's have taken a
Starring for
6-3
the
lead.
A's ever
Tigers need
since.
to get out of this inning. But, of
Chops
course,
it
after
foul,
they
it's
tied it
1-2.
up, Jose Urena gives it right back. Not really his fault. Kind of lazy
Jose
defense has been a
Urena
situation.
Still in the game. We were talking about the Tigers pitching. They hoping to get enough innings out of Urena and Peralta, but nobody's warming up. This is A.J. Hinch has got to protect that staff. And it's not a spot you want to be into, but you got to protect many more games beyond this game.
The 1-2 from Urena. Inside.
Oh, shit, what am I looking at? Sorry, I got distracted.
2-2. 14 strikes.
Hell yeah, I would too. If I was closer to baseball, like the stadiums like that. That'd be pretty cool. Alrighty, here we go. It's Canna batting, 2-2 count, 2 out, runner at second, 3 runs across the plate this inning for these pesky Oakland A's. One of the toughest teams to play at the end of the season.
Through the hole on the left side.
Fucking, that's going to score a run. It's going to be set. Oh, no, okay. I forgot Lowry's a little too old to be trying to score from second on a seeing eye single. So our defense ain't playing too great tonight. Yeah, thank you, by the way. We're still at 11 likes. If you haven't left a like, consider leaving one. Might drive more people in.
5-6 hole.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow against the A's. Yeah, our minor league system's pretty good.
Cut it off, 6-3.
I'd appreciate the likes. I don't know what the hell's going on. No one's leaving likes anymore. Took a 2-year deal, and he got less than 10 at-bats, and now this man plays like he was never injured. That's the curse of the Mets, Gabe. Seems like you guys get the most random shit that happens to you. So now it's first and third with 2 away, 6-3 game. 0-1 count now for Kemp.
Alex Lang just got up, starts throwing for Detroit.
Oh, great. It's not any better. Need a big play here. Need something to keep this game somewhat in reach.
The 0-1 grounded to
that should be the third out of the inning.
Take care of it. But Oakland,
quick out. There we go.
3 runs on 5 hits, 2
I don't know, Pat. I don't know. I think they wanted him to get some real work in since he's been injured, and so is Peralta. And I don't know, dude, because we don't have a lot of starters and long relievers. You're going to the last game this month. Oh, for the Seawolves. The Tigers tomorrow. They play at 1 o'clock. I won't be live for that game. So, Badu, Scope, and Grossman. Badu, Scope, Grossman. Top of the order for Detroit. Hopefully, we can get a run or two back. Maybe tie it back up. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Yeah, no, I'm taking that off. All right. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm about to be undistracted. Don't worry about it. All right, get rid of that. Unpin that. All right. Badu, Scope, and Grossman. Bottom of the 5th, 6-3 A's lead. One game I went at baseball, hit a car, and shattered the windshield. Really? That'd be pretty crazy, Billy.
Up to 3 guests can
I'd laugh pretty hard at that.
Tigers home games, just show your Comerica bank card and tickets at the Comerica VIP entrance.
I'd have been pissed if that was my car, but laughed otherwise. That's pretty funny.
Of what a bank can be.
In my opinion, anyway.
Tigers in catch-up mode again. They were able to come back in the 4th.
It was your car? Oh, well, that's...
to tie it. But now Oakland with 3
well, that's
in their half of the
unfortunate.
5th. Detroit looking to respond with the top of their order. And that's where the A's have done all their damage. The top 3
that's crazy, though.
In the Oakland order have scored all 6 of their runs so far tonight.
2-0.
Well, got to get back on it. Need to get a runner here. Badu ahead again in the count.
It was nice today. Nice and hot. I'm getting some good sun if you can't tell by like the
now 2-1.
Light coloration there. I'm getting some color to me.
Right there to get me over.
Pretty good. I like the hot weather though, so I don't know. 2-1. Today was a little chillier than usual. It's starting to break the other way, it feels like.
Chase upstairs is 2-2. Badu has struck out twice, once looking and the last time swinging.
Cold at your house. That's crazy. I guess, yeah, if it's something like 75, it would feel kind of chilly. Especially when you've been used to like the high 90s, low 100s the last couple weeks that we've been having.
Pressure on the defense.
It's been a fucking a heater.
Well, they got that 2-run home run in the 4th off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Here's the 3-2. Foul down the first base line.
Padu's got to stay off that high fastball this time. Did the breaking ball there. Did a good job of staying on it.
A.J. Hinch wants him to get to know the margins of the strike zone. Back to the way he was when he was.
You're getting like 7. Oh, because of the hurricane?
For a couple of months in a row.
Yeah, full count pitch. He fouls it away. We'll do it again. Another payoff pitch coming up.
All the guys.
Badu is the hitter this inning.
Want to make contact. Akil Badu. Because he can fly. Derek Hill's the same way. He can fly.
And
you're going to make the fielders rush.
Another 3-2.
Oh, Badu gets a hold of it.
Right field.
That's gone.
That got out of here.
Hey, there we go.
Akil Badu with his
Badu hits it. Boom.
A solo shot to lead off the 5th.
Boy, is he strong there. That ball got in on it.
Sheesh.
He got out here quick.
He's dangerous if you throw the ball inside to him. Holy fuck. He's missile shot. He needed that home run. Yeah, I wouldn't throw that dude inside.
Got that
like,
right off the sweet spot. Look at this. Look at him bring them.
It's such a bad idea to like throw a guy like that inside. See how close his hand stayed to his body when he swings? It's fucking. It's a machine throw out there. Hey, look at that guy.
Catch.
Good for the Padres fan out there. Oh, they're pulling the starter. Yep.
For James Capillion.
However you say,
bullpen. The game.
Capillion, I guess. I don't know who the fuck that is. Number 36 is coming out for the A's here. Leadoff home run in the inning for the Tigers. Yeah, we could definitely use this win. We've lost way too many in a row. Then we're about to enter a pretty hard stretch of the schedule. Scope, Grossman, and Cabrera. Tigers trail 6-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. They've tried to inch a little closer with the solo homer by Badu. A's are making a pitching change, and it's a commercial break. And who is the Seawolf? Which player? Sorry. All right. What's up, Phil? Miguel? Miguel never played for the Seawolves. Cabrera? Like Miggy? But yep, commercial break. Yankees seem like they're on a no. Yankees. When did Miguel play for the Wolves?
The last 3 months. June was pretty good.
You've been watching watch reruns. That's nice to watch.
April and May, July. Really got going. August.
Nice what, Judy? I'm sorry. What did I say?
500 and only
Yankees make it.
Yankees
should make it to the World Series with that team they put together.
Sheesh. 1st of September, so hope that's a good sign.
By the way, I think we're up to 13 likes. Thanks, guys. We're almost to the like goal of 20. I don't know if we'll get 7 more likes tonight because the attendance on the stream's been pretty down, but that's all right. Giants, I don't know. I've heard they're starting to slow down a little bit, aren't they? Petit's in now.
Saw him in last night's series.
I wonder if the Giants' age is starting to show a little bit. The San Francisco Giants. I've heard they've started to. The Dodgers are slowly catching them, which means the Giants are slipping. And I wonder if that's an age-related thing.
He's quickly ahead of Jonathan Scopo and 2.
Great team, but they're just so veteran-laden that they're going to collapse due to time.
Jonathan thought that was a little low. It was at the bottom.
And it looks like they're already starting to collapse a little bit due to age. They're just old.
On the ground to third. Last place you want to hit it. One away in the 5th.
It was like a shin burger. He handled that. You see his glove go over there and cover that up?
Yeah.
And another ISO right
Astros,
there,
Brewers.
Chapman.
It could be Astros, Dodgers again. That's a real possibility. Astros, Brewers would be pretty cool, though.
What's underrated about him, Gibby, is his footwork.
Yeah, it's between. I feel like it's. I know this is a lot of teams, but I feel like it's between the Yankees, Astros, Brewers, and Dodgers at this point. Like those are the 4 teams that are like of the playoff teams. Those are like your best bets. With the A's is like a weird wild card, but they never seem to have the team in the playoffs.
Jonathan Scope hit a bullet down there.
Like yeah, they're a great regular season team, but playoffs, you know.
Against the shift.
Small ball doesn't really work in the playoffs all the time. Sometimes you need power.
So heavy slanted on the right side. Chapman,
money ball. Sometimes you just need good baseball
on the left
players.
Side of the field. Grossman.
Yeah, the Rays are the biggest question mark, I would say. I think they're the like wild card factor. Even though I think they might be leading the division.
Into the shift, Josh Harrison. 2 away.
Unless the Yankees took the division back. Sorry, I'm still eating a little bit before I went live.
Now that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera. He's had an interesting night.
Miggy with 2 outs, 6-4 game.
Gets a hanging break ball. They get it inside. He brings the hands in. No home run. Just got in. I'm in the 4th inning. They come to the same pitch. Not this time. Look at Miggy. That one's gone. 2-run home run made it 3-3.
Miggy, yeah, Miggy never played in Detroit's minor league system.
502nd home run. Get him, Miggy.
Rays are. That's what I thought. Everyone always forgets about the Rays, it seems. When trying to decide everything.
38 away. The name Sam Crawford right in front of him. Next hit would tie Crawford. Ironically enough, that 2-run homer broke the tie in Tigers history with Sam Crawford, number 5 in runs batted in the Tigers' career.
All right, Billy.
1,266 as a Tiger for Miguel Cabrera.
Roman Reigns. Did he do the Superman punch?
The 1-1.
What's up, Jacob?
Wave and a miss.
I heard that Roman Reigns super punched Jesus and became the new
A little
Jesus.
bit more off that breaking ball.
True story.
They've been throwing him inside. That one he went away. Miggy out front.
It'll take 4 months to repair the house. That's a long time. You're good, Jacob. No reason to be sorry. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Draft go well? You get some good players? Or nah?
Up the middle and backhanded by Petit.
Dude, these motherfucking A's are so lucky at fielding.
The Tigers get a little closer thanks to
Buffalo's defense. Yeah, that's not terrible. Could be better, though.
27.
But it's 6-4. Badu hit a home run, brought us back to a 2-run game. It'll be Murphy, Andrews, and Harrison. So 8, 9, and 1. Murphy, Andrews, Harrison, 8, 9, and 1. I don't know if they're still going to pitch Jose Urania. I highly doubt it. Not after he gave up 3 runs in an inning. Sheesh. All right, top of the 6 coming up, though. A's have a 6-3 lead. Or a 6-4 lead, sorry. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for them in the lineup. That's Murphy, Andrews, and Harrison. Andrews. I don't know if it's Andrews or like Andrews. Like Andrews.
Pitch by pitch, breaking news, player updates, stat leaderboards, and more on your Detroit Tigers. That's the MLB app.
All right.
News solo homer in the 5th has brought Detroit to within 2. Ironically enough,
Shit, Urania's
the first
back in.
hit for Akil Baddoo against the Oakland A's this year.
Wow.
So a nice answer for Detroit.
Jets? I don't
All
know.
the way back, but it gets them closer.
I have no idea.
Down by 2. Gotta
Like
find
4 to
some
5,
way
maybe 6 games at the most.
to shut the A's down.
Difficult division schedule. Could be 6 straight losses.
Urania will throw to the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters here in the 6th.
Look, I don't really see them
Elvis
winning in the
Andrus
division.
And Josh Harrison.
So there's 6 losses.
Murphy has grounded out and struck out.
And it just kind of goes on from there. They'll probably lose to the Titans. They're
And
7.
Urania
They'll
just
probably lose to
looks
Colts. That's
a little
8.
off.
Yeah, he's out of rhythm.
Jags and Texans, they'll compete in. Play the NFC South, so they'll probably lose to Brady and company. They'll probably lose.
But the thing about Jose Urania
They'll
is
probably
he
lose
will
to the
work
Saints. That's
try and
10.
correct it the best he can.
Yeah, he won't
Falcons
get
and
it.
Panthers are toss-up types.
The 2-0 to Murphy. Maybe that slider will help things.
I don't know, Aaron. Some people leave dislikes. I don't care. 2-1.
Joe Jimenez getting warm.
You know, I don't know exactly how these guys feel. They've been.
I just care if you interact. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I don't give a fuck. I prefer the likes. But I mean, if you don't like what you're watching, you can just leave or leave a dislike. Either's fine. Thank you, by the way. I see we're up at like 16 likes, so we're getting there.
Even though you don't feel good, some days you have. Really
Yesterday's stream, somebody must have came in and like bombed us because we were at 29 and went all the way down to 14. So please don't do that again, whoever that was. I think I can get in trouble for that, so let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Top of the 6th, 1 away. Good pitch there. Good sequence of pitches to the number 8 hitter. Now up is the 9 hitter, Andrews. Do that again, and that's the way we move against the bottom of the lineup. Those should be free strikeouts or weak outs.
Second time.
Got to be aggressive when you pitch to the bottom of the lineup. The number 9 hitter is always kind of weird, so just kind of always be paying attention what a team's doing with the 9 hitter. That's not always often like a bad hitter. Like the 8 hitter is always kind of just shit. 9 hitter is usually bad, but like if you got like a sneaky team like the Tigers try to do, Derek Hill isn't a worse hitter than our number 8 hitter usually. So
the 0-1 on a line to center. Derek Hill is there.
There we go. Hill makes the play. 2 away.
2 outs in the 6th.
2 easy outs here in the inning.
Some running out there.
He sure is. Join the Tigers for.
Now let's get the third out and get the fuck out of here. That's what we need here. They're a bad pitching inning the last 2.
Pregame ceremony and more to honor Miguel Cabrera's 500th career home run. For tickets, go to tigers.com/tickets. He has hit 2 since then, including 1 here tonight. A 2-run shot in the 4th.
Hopefully it's one later on in the game.
Tigers down a pair. Here's Josh Harrison.
Here's Harrison now with 2 away.
He has scored twice.
Strike 1.
Oakland with a run in the 1st, 2 in the 4th, and then 3 in the 5th.
Yeah, Josh Harrison's got 1 bat left in the rack. He broke 2, but he's got 2 knocks.
That's right.
Hitters love that. When that happens.
Top of the 6th, 2 away.
Kind of a
1-1
soft serve
count.
last night too.
Get on any way you can.
Is that you, Phil?
1-1 to Harrison.
That's
Down
a foul
the left
ball.
field line, and
He smoked it, but it's foul.
foul.
So it'll be 1-2 now. Harrison.
Broken bat.
He's taking it personal right now.
Don't fall to. He's cracking his bats.
Foul ball.
Nah, he bat flipped and
Not
everything.
quite the Carlton Fisk move, but pretty close. Off the end of the bat, and that's.
God damn it, these guys are so bad.
A hustle double with Josh Harrison at second base for Oakland.
I hate Robbie Grossman in the fielding spots.
Another 3-hit performance for Harrison.
That should have just been caught. Somebody should have caught that ball.
Incredible. Another one.
Bloop. That was literally just like, that was a very catchable baseball. Why are they not calling that out on Bally Sports?
Stayed on the ball. Give him credit.
Even when he was a Tiger, and even when he was struggling with Detroit, and he batted just a
Really, you're being weird,
$175
Phil.
with Detroit a couple of years ago. He is a guy who was always out there with a smile on his face.
I believe he ended up having surgery on his ankle or his foot. Looked like he was.
FBI's tracking Phil now.
Starling Marte has a couple of hits and a couple of runs scored, including a home run in the fourth.
Big out here.
Runner at second here for Marte. 2 away, top of the 6-4 game. A's lead, of course. And it's an 0-1 count. Marte batting.
Oakland's been productive with runners in scoring position tonight. They're 4 for 8, Gibby.
Again, just looking at Oakland.
Yeah, I hope so, Phil.
Standing off the plate.
It'll be ball 1.
And
Bro, so I'm calling the FBI on you, bro. It's too late. You're already going to jail.
That's
Surprise, motherfucker.
Still out over the plate to where he's standing.
Marte with a drive.
That's
right
gone.
Center field. Under it is Hill, and he's got it. A long out to end
All
the
I meant
sixth.
was he's
It
gone
remains 6-4. Eric
to a long
Haas's
fly
Detroit
out.
Roots run deep. We'll explain when we return.
I thought that was gone, dude. He smoked it. And in most ball fields, that's a home run, but he hit that to one of the deepest parts of this ball field. Like the corner in right center. That's just an out waiting to happen. Candelario, Haas, and Castro. Candelario, Haas, and Castro. We are heading to the bottom of the 6-4 game. Tigers can still come back. Commercial break. It'll pop back on in just a few moments. Hopefully, in like short moments. That'd be good. What is this? This is how you could tell I have no mods watching on this stream. Good a time as any just to get rid of their mods. We'll see. I'm going to take away a few mods of people who haven't been on in a while. Especially after tonight. If they're not going to watch the channel anymore. Let's see. Most of the people on here are pretty good people. That person I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, most of those guys are just football guys, so they better show up when football starts. But anyway, it'll be Candelario, Haas, and Castro.
By 4, just 4 hits for Detroit.
6-4, bottom of the 6 coming up.
Homer from Miguel Cabrera in the 4th. A solo homer from Akil Baddoo.
Candelario, Haas, and Castro.
Candelario doubled in the 2nd, and he scored thanks to
Petit is still
single
pitching for the A's in the
Harold
6th.
Castro in that 2nd inning.
Can the Tigers close this gap a little bit? We shall see.
Candelario leads off the 6th for Detroit.
That'll be a strike.
Candelario, Haas, and Harold Castro for the Tigers.
2 on and a big fly. In the lead.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it. Be right back. Enjoy the sounds of the game.
Candelario has also walked. So a productive night for Jamer Candelario, but behind in the count 0-2.
Petit, very sneaky. Because he's got all those pitches. He's got a real good arm motion. Comes out in similar spot. He's got arm speed and deception.
Missed away, 1-2. That hit for Candelario in the 2nd was his 37th double of the season. That leads the major leagues. They play him to pull, and he goes the other way. Left center field. Good route by Marte. One away. Down to Johnny Kane. Johnny?
I am a Tiger fan, and I love the Tigers. Win, lose, or draw.
I can't tell you how happy I am to be joined by Evelyn Smith, the maiden name Evelyn Haas, the great aunt of Eric Haas. And you've been following the Tigers for right around 92 years.
Thank you, by the way, for the likes. I appreciate it, everybody.
86 more.
Okay. Not the full 90.
Almost to our like goal. We're just 3 short, as long as those are all legitimate likes.
A great story
We'll see.
from your 89th birthday.
But I appreciate
What
it.
was your favorite Tiger? Can you share that with us?
Oh, he was invited to my birthday party to a suite up here. He showed up. He was generous. He was nice. Him and I talked, and he asked
One away,
me if I was
0-1 count.
satisfied with his interview with me and talking to my family. I told him he couldn't be more gracious.
We'll see,
with his
Pat. That's a
time
tough. That's
than I
tough.
was. He bent down
Rays
and
are a
kissed
weird
me.
team. They're good in the
And
playoffs.
I have that kiss in my bedroom. Well, I have my husband's picture up ahead, but the
okay.
kiss is behind me.
I got you. We're talking about Al Kaline.
Oh, I thought she was talking about you for a second.
No. This is shortly before Al passed. This would have been about 3 years ago, right?
Al Kaline died?
Well, I mean,
He died
from
on
when you're...
April the 6th, his number.
Yep.
And I'll say about 2 years.
Yeah, it was.
About 2 years.
2020.
He died during the Cobalt season, but they said he did not die of that disease.
That's correct. That's correct.
I followed him even at that.
I know that Al is one of your favorite Tigers.
Oh, this is
of
so
all time.
sad.
You said that every morning you have coffee.
Rays have won the Yankees
because
this
you have-
season. The
I
good news
have
is that it
his,
looks like the Yankees could
picture,
finally beat.
autographed
Yeah, the Yankees could beat the
shirt.
Sox, just not the Rays. I don't think anyone can
Him
beat
and
the
my
Rays.
picture together in the shirt.
They're like
with the
designed to
tickets
beat.
of the baseball game that I saw him do his job again.
Yep.
And I mean, him and me,
Does
we
that
had
make sense?
coffee.
I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here, Evelyn.
Get
Left
out.
center field.
Gone.
Harold Castro just his
Hitting
second
Harold does
homer
it
of the
again.
year. And
6
the
to
Tigers
5.
are within 1.
It's all hitting Harold.
That is awesome.
The good Harold. Now up is who the fuck is it? Goodrum?
But Harold Castro,
Hurt-
he
hurt and
stepped
hitting
that
Harold.
front foot, he got those arms back.
That was a
He
good
really
ending to the
drove
interview.
Through this ball to left center field. He can wait. Drives right through it.
That's like Haas's grandma. If I got that right, was that Haas's like great grandma or grandma or something? Because I believe
We
she
thought
said
the
they
ball
said her
was
name was
flying
like
out last
Evelyn
night.
Haas. So
How about
what's up,
tonight?
Bad Boy?
Tigers had 3 homers last night. They've got 3 more here tonight.
Is that Eric's grandmother? Unless I misheard the last name and it was like Hauk or something.
Nico Goodrum with a swing and a
Well, they
miss.
said they were gonna bring up how Eric Haas has like Michigan roots, and then they started interviewing this old ass like his deep Michigan roots. So that could be his grandma.
Shorten up here now.
Outside.
She did seem awfully friendly with the Tigers interviewer, but that could just be whatever.
Goodrum is bounced in.
Hopefully, Bat Boy. Hopefully,
Actually, was
we're
more of a
sticking in the
line
game. It's
drive
6-5.
and then safe on an error. They play him to pull. Here's the 1-2. Grounds into the shift. Olsen
There is 2 away,
will shuffle it to.
and that'll be
Jeets.
the ending. We'll go to the top of the 7th. It's a 1-run game. Top of the 7th,
With a home
1-run
run
game.
Of 389 feet. Perhaps the last guy you thought might go the other way. Over the fence. And it's a 1-run ball game.
To be honest, if Harold does somehow hit home runs, I almost exclusively expect them to go the other way. I don't really see him traditional pulling. It'll be Olsen, Chapman, and Lowry. Olsen, Chapman, Lowry. You're Indian? Nice. With the name like Phil, I believe you. Hopefully, Miggy will have we'll have almost 20 homers this season, too. Yeah, I know, Jess. As soon as he was out those 5 days, I was like, man, Mac's gonna put himself in there, and he's gonna prove that he can be the starter of this team, and that's gonna get Cam COVID. He's gonna get Drew Bledsoed by the COVID protocols. Yeah, Mir's. Yeah, he is. I think he's Pakistani. I'm not sure which one. Phillies Nets. All those postponed because of Ida. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's ripping up, man. It's causing some crazy weather. I'm wondering if we're going to get some blowback weather soon here in Michigan. Maybe, Bat Boy. He'll hit about 15, 16. That's pretty good. That's pretty good season. Yeah, I think it's the weather letting balls just fly out. It's got to be something like that. Let's see if we hit the 20 likes. We got all right. We're at 20. Thank you. I appreciate it. We hit the like goal. Make sure you still leave likes and everything. I'd appreciate it. But we hit the like goal. That's pretty crazy. That's appreciate that. Let's hopefully they're all legit. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. We failed to hit it last night, but it said we had 29, and then it went down to 14. I don't know what happened. Somebody came in
fraudulent in the 6th to get the Tigers to within 1.
Also had a single earlier, didn't he? Couple knocks.
Yep, an RBI single at that.
Tell you, Harold Castro, we were talking about it. He doesn't play for.
Anyway, so yeah, be sure to leave likes in case most of those are fake. Jimenez is pitching.
Joe Jimenez's role here in the 7th. Get the A's out of the inning without scoring. It's a wall-side windows pitching change.
Unless you're good.
Thank you guys kindly. I appreciate it.
He's got the proper attitude for sure.
He's got a
popped it up.
Part of the
1-1.
Too, it's Olsen, Chapman, and
it was like
Lowry.
A foul ball. We got a 1-1 count for Olsen, then Chapman, then Lowry. So tough part.
Double walk.
As they just kind of said. You can actually hear the game again because I got new headphones today.
These guys are big and imposing. They really cover the plate.
It's very convenient for me now. I can listen to things again without blasting them.
Well, the first two hitters that Joe Jimenez faces have a combined 55 home runs between them.
Might want to keep it on the ground.
2-1.
If you can.
That probably should have been called a strike, that inside and low pitch. It must have been too low for the ump.
Driven in a couple of
That's all I can guess.
The 2-1 late.
Because he calls those inside slightly, outside slightly, but I don't think he would have. He'd have called that pitch right there on the outside a strike.
We were talking,
but I don't think he's given up those. I don't think he likes low pitches.
It was last night we were talking about.
He's been consistent about that spot, by the way.
On the rubber properly.
Umping, he has a weird zone, but he's consistent.
Fly ball left field.
Slightly outside, slightly inside. You can pitch a little high, but just
Joe Jimenez,
probably avoid low with him.
Is ticked up this year, so
Bishop Sycamore coach got in trouble for lying about his team. Our Division I prospect while they got blowout by IGM Academy. Yeah, that was pretty bad. There's even more to that, Charles, the Bishop Sycamore stuff. We're going to talk about that, I think, on Thursday or tomorrow because I can't
leverage situations at times for
I'll miss the game.
This season, and that's something that I think has boosted Joe Jimenez's confidence.
One away.
But he's earned it, too. Because
what, the Bishop Sycamore thing, Mike? That's a whole fake school.
Matt Chapman. Chapman struck out in the first and a couple of fly ball outs after.
Would you rather get exposed that you went to Cranbrook?
He hit a couple bombs
or would you rather get exposed that you went to Bishop Sycamore High School?
On the edge, 1-1. 6 runs on 10 hits and an error for Oakland. The Tigers have 5 runs on only 5 hits.
Oh yeah, it gets funnier every single time, and it just doesn't stop getting better and better and better. The memes are just glorious every chance. Manti Te'o. I seen a Manti Te'o meme resurface. It literally said, "My girlfriend goes to Bishop Sycamore High School." I was like, "Oh, come on, leave Manti alone. He's well past the fake girlfriend thing." Yeah, I thought Travis Fulgham was gonna get like gobbled up by somebody. I'm surprised he isn't signed yet. Unless somebody already went and got him. Surprised the Lions didn't like go crawling back to him.
Lowry's 2
But the
for
Lions
3.
signed that
couple of
Browns
RBI
receiver,
doubles.
so they got Hedges.
Leaned on it. Ball
He's
out
not
over
bad.
the plate.
With Goff, I think he's even better. So strike one.
With
2 outs
there,
here in the
nice
top of the
sink.
7th. I think he plays for the Chargers, right, Manti?
37 years old, but sure doesn't.
He's had a good NFL career. Like, all joking aside about Manti faking that,
Good speed.
he like when he was in the league, he was pretty good.
And productive as well.
And if he's still playing, he's had a good long career. I would like to see the Raiders get him, Travis. That wouldn't be a bad pickup for Oakland or for Las Vegas. What do we got? 0-2 count here for Lowry.
The 0-2.
Yeah, I don't. The Eagles really are trying to tank, it sounds like. Ball, that's a bit low. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Tigers trying to get a 1-2-3 inning, which is pretty hard to do against the A's. It would be big for Joe Jimenez to get 3 outs in a row here with the guys he's facing. Yeah, John Brown, I really want the Patriots to go get him. I would do anything. Like, get rid of Nelson. I don't even give a fuck about Nelson. That dude's first name is Nelson. If we get John Brown. You know what I mean? Type beat.
That swing back pitch to come off.
Cut N'Keal Harry's
Inside,
dumbass. We'll
onto
just
the inside corner.
trade N'Keal Harry at this
Inside.
point and go get John Brown.
The ribs,
I'll take
see if
that
he
in a
can run
heartbeat.
it over.
You can beat the 2.
Lowry looks like he likes it out over to me.
The 1-2. Inside. Backed him up. 2-2.
Are you running a dual slot?
Throw that fastball in there now. I thought it hit him, but guess it didn't. He got out of the way.
He's a practice squad guy. It's not bad.
Tigers play him to pull. Here's the 2-2.
Yeah, we'll save a lot of that stuff. Yeah, spammers are just getting hidden now. They're not even getting timed out anymore. Mike, you're like the second mod that's been in the stream tonight.
Got some armor on
I
there.
don't know where the
That's
fuck
Chet
these dudes
Lowry.
all been.
That front elbow.
I'll back down to 20 likes. Oh, it's always been 20 likes. That's still pretty good.
The 2-2.
I appreciate it, guys.
Popped it up left side. Candelario looking out.
Ah.
Now giving way to Badu.
2 away. There we go. 1, 2, 3. They
A
go.
1-2-3 inning for Joe Jimenez. A good one.
Oh, you're good, Mike.
Tigers
You're
have
good,
scored
man.
in each of the last 3.
I've been
Four
handling it.
straight. We'll stretch in Detroit. Brought to you by DTE.
Ricky's outplayed him, and he wants to be a 1 or 2. Really? Damn. Is he struggling? I don't know. You guys are a weird team. If you're not like the 1 or the 2 in the Raiders offense, you kind of can just fall by the wayside. Plus, you guys have Henry Ruggs, so it's kind of, you might as well move on. You were like number 11. I appreciate that. We're getting up there. Hopefully those are all real likes, and I don't go down to like 12 likes like I did yesterday, or 14 or some shit. I don't even know what happened. Pretty annoying, but that's all right. That's why I don't have a link up for anybody today. It's like, well, if you're not going to hit 20 likes, I ain't going to fucking provide links and shit. There is a caveat to the 20 likes. I do say it's just for shits and giggles, but it's also like, why clearly nobody's enjoying the extra effort here, so no reason to go make any extra efforts. But yeah, I don't know if he got outplayed. It's just Henry Ruggs is a fucking beast. And so I think they also have like another very good wide receiver in Las Vegas outside of John Brown. So it's like one of those things where if you're not the 1 or the 2, you're not going to get a lot of targets. Trent Brown, John Brown. It just doesn't work out. Yeah, like Trent Brown's probably going to be a superstar in New England. He's starting for us this year. Yeah, I mean, good for the kid. Yeah, I mean, I would believe it with Ruggs because he's younger and faster and has a bigger body. He's just, he's more effective. But I don't know your other receiver. It'll be Hill, Badu, and Scope, so 9, 1, and 2 for the Tigers. It's basically the top of the lineup because Hill's a de facto leadoff guy.
Gibby with a cue ball.
9, 1, and 2 for the Tigers. Good shot to tie it up here in the bottom of the 7th with the top of the lineup coming up for the Tigers. We'll see.
I'm the only person on the negative side of the ledger. See, you're really good.
Yeah, I think there's most of the rosters are
not
out. Yeah.
good in any spot, really.
Harold Castro was there for you.
I know. I had Jonathan Scope ranked higher. I should have looked at your list.
You were all over me about it.
No.
This guy, dude.
I know.
This mother pucker.
Oh man. It's
Do you think that guy had it easy in school with the last name of
beyond
Puck?
frustrating. Here's
P-U-K?
AJ Puck. Well, Jonathan Scope's going to bat in this inning.
Do you think he had a nice run in school with that one?
One swing of the bat, he can
Puck
help you
fuck.
out, and the
What
Tigers.
does Trevor say? Help a brother out?
Puck fuck. Do you think? No, I don't think that happens. I think the Cowboys get rolled.
He threw an inning, gave up a couple of hits.
I would say something like 42-28
Derek Hill scores
type
the
game.
bunt, lays one down the first base.
I think they're gonna get
but
shit on by the Bucks in Week 1. They don't have a pass rush. If you don't have a pass rush that's
Derek
effective
Hill,
against
Akil
Tom Brady,
Baddoo,
you will
and
get your
Jonathan
shit. You will
Scope
get your
for
shit
strikeout
knocked
in
out.
7.
Brian Edwards outplayed Brown as well as Willie Snead. He had a good training. Oh boy, you went with Willie Snead. Ooh. Yeah, same underwater. I can't wait for next Thursday. Sadly, I bet none of those. The names were as clever as Puck Fuck. I don't know, man. The replacing of F, like anything that sounds like fuck, and replacing it with the starting a letter. Like in hockey, our hockey team in high school, for example, they came up with a slogan. That's safe. Hill's safe with the leadoff bunt. Yeet. All right, Baddoo. So top of the lineup with the guy with the runner at first. This is pretty cool. Nobody out. We had one that was Puck Fowers.
On a jailbreak, where he just swings the bat and he's on his way.
Get it
He's
like
running now
hockey
already.
puck.
And
So
Matt
it just said the
Chapman
word
knows he's
Puck
gotta
Flowers,
do or die.
and
can't
that's a
hang
pretty
on,
good one,
that's
man,
a
for a bunch
single.
of high school kids.
And he's got Akil Baddoo looking to run the bases with him. Have a little run-a-thon.
We also had Wuck Festern for a while.
Chapman
I think I started some of those at some places. Pac-Man was originally called Puck-Man, but they changed it because they didn't want to vandalize
Probably
the
gonna
arcade
get a
machines to
couple
fuck man.
throwovers.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody
No,
does
but
that.
he's
It's
not
an
gonna let it
instant
kick off.
instinct when you see a uck and you go, heh, heh, heh. I'm going to flip this around.
Don't get in a hurry.
Or we went with the very slick one with in high school we would go with like Buck Western, or in college we'd go Buck Western one year. Very slick one where you'd kind of have to get it because they're
He squares real
They're the
early.
Broncos.
Chapman's going to come way in. He could bunt it over his head for a double.
letter B. That's pretty good. Anybody who goes to Western's a scumbag, by the way. Western
Chapman's
Michigan, they're all
coming
scumbags. They're probably felons
Nobody
by
over
now.
here.
0-1. Runner at
Kind
first
of
for the
crazy
Tigers.
idea, but he can do it.
6-5 game, bottom of the 7th. Tigers trail by 1 in that
Didn't swear
6-5.
that time. Took one inside, 1-1.
1-1 for Baddoo. Looking like they might want to bunt Hill into second base.
Situation, huh? Guy homers his last time up.
Yeah, Willie Snead, I
First
can't
base
believe
squares the bunt.
he must be a camp warrior
Yeah, but
or
you wanna
something.
Get Chapman in because if you just
Let's see
jammed,
here.
you wanna
1-1 count.
make Chapman go one way or the other. You've got a chance for an infield hit.
It's crazy, Joe. That's crazy. You know what I mean? It's just Willie
2-1
Snead
to
is just
Baddoo.
he must just be a
Just put that
fucking
slider.
camp warrior or some shit, dude. I believe it, dude. He makes rosters all the fucking
Chapman
time
has
and just
shown
never
he
does anything in the regular
Just about
season.
everything up that goes
He
that way,
done
so
nothing
you
for the
need every
Ravens for
advantage
as far
you
as
can.
I'm concerned. Was Hill? Hill's going. No?
Stayed away.
Woo, 3-1.
To Akil Baddoo.
Didn't go. You know what was weird? Last season, when there was nobody in the stadiums and you can hear that recording of everybody clap your hands.
You can see
How
that really
crazily,
taking it there.
like-
Fuck, you having a-
Like, stupid the guy sounds that made that. Like, he sounds like he's missing a few chromosomes, you know what I mean? No, one of them types. It sounds like, everybody clap your hand.
Baddoo homered
I'm
his
not
last
even
time
fucking
up,
around. We like
371
noted this
feet.
last season.
It was his
That the
11th
guy
home run
who
of the
did
season.
this must have either had a speech impediment
His first since July
or he's, you
27th.
know, a couple bolts short.
For Derek Hill, in case you're wondering
guy.
if he'll be on the move.
I'm telling you, listen real
Yeah,
carefully every
he
time
will
they
be
do
with
that
lefty.
recording. It's the guy
Lefty
sounds
and
off
lefty.
really bad. Like he got dropped on his head.
Seems like
Pickoff attempt there with the full
really
count.
tucks that knee in when he's going over to first.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Full count for Mr. Badu. It is a lefty on lefty matchup here because the A's put in a lefty. They kept Badu in though. Obviously, you need to. Hopefully, he gets walked here because that would put on nobody out and 2 on. And he gets walked. There we go. Good at bat.
This is good.
Good situation for the Tigers. Bottom of the 7th, 2 on for Jonathan Scope.
Bold tryouts.
Home run
On
put
the
this
job
up too.
site. See product size and details in any space with the Home Depot app.
Try to win this game right here.
If he's
And then put in Cisneros / Fulmer and then Soto in the 9th. Hopefully we can do that, Pat.
Eric Hill, an infield single.
Fuck
The
that.
walk to Akil Badu. Here's Jonathan Scope looking for his first.
It's nice to
hit.
see us hitting tonight, at least getting like timely hitting anyway. We don't have a shitload of them. I think we only have 6
Couldn't
hits.
have two better
But we're
guys
getting
on the
timely
bases.
hitting, which is very important to do. Strike.
Takes a strike at the knees.
That's where he's been calling strikes all game. That pitch didn't look as
Look at
dramatically
the
off as
infield
it did on
defense of
TV.
Oakland's pretty much straight up, not into
Scope kind of bats off the plate a little bit. So something a bit inside doesn't look as inside as see how far he is away from that white line. It's pretty far off the plate. So something inside, I don't know, it looks a little bit more outside than it
1-1
should,
Jonathan Scope.
or inside than it should. With Harry being hurt, I wouldn't be mind seeing John Brown. Yeah, that'd be a smart signing, a low risk one.
Just been one look at him.
But we did just sign a wide receiver that we made a bunch of moves for to put on the roster apparently. Like we released a linebacker and this guy's making the roster. That quarterback from Navy that we signed, that quarterback turned wide receiver, Malcolm Young or Malcolm Brown or some shit like that. He's a pretty quick little He's Navy's old quarterback. He's a wide receiver last year on a practice squad, but the team didn't bring him back. Wherever he was with, so we signed him up. We were going to draft him in the 7th round, or we were going to sign him in free agency last year, but somebody beat us to it.
Because you could line into a
So
double play or a triple play.
let's see what this young man can do, the former quarterback. We have pretty good luck with undersized guys performing well when they switch to wide receiver or just play wide receiver. So we'll see how it works. Malcolm Perry, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking too. But little underside. Yeah, another Dolphins reject that we're gonna take and turn into a star, just like Wes Welker. Bad idea to give us a fucking undersized receiver with talent and athleticism. Yeah, it's through. That'll get the run in. Hill's gonna score easily. It's tied. It wasn't even. It really was. They didn't even try. It's a tie game. Hill's too fast. Hill's got them wheels, baby. It's 6-6. We have 2 on and nobody out still. I think they're gonna make a pitching change. Robbie Grossman's up. He's pretty good in these situations. Badu at second, Scope at first, so it's 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Tigers have tied the game up at 6-6. A's have blown the game. No, just kidding. L Nerd A's. L Nerd. Imagine Luke blowing a lead to the Tigers.
Tiger fans should be excited. A lot of fight in this ball club. Back to an even game.
A lot of fighting your mom.
Tigers looking for more after this.
Got him, dude. All right, they're bringing in some dude with the big beard. Let me see. He's got a long name. Dykeman? Grossman Cabrera. So nobody out here. We still have nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers have tied it up. They've got 2 men left on base right now. Nobody out. Up steps Grossman, Cabrera, then Candelario. So we've got a good part of the order, the thick part, 3, 4, and 5. The guys you want to see with a couple guys on and nobody out. Hopefully we can take a lead here. We've got good wheels at second base with Badu as well. Yeah, if Tua is able to throw the ball with his offensive line being what it is, they should be pretty good if they're able to deal with our secondary. We're more than Gilmore. Like I really like the notion that like the Patriots without Gilmore can't like we have like the worst secondary in the NFL or something. Like, oh damn, we don't have anybody else good that plays in the secondary. Damn. We didn't have an undrafted free agent basically fucking get 10 interceptions his second year in the NFL. We're not very good at this. Mills isn't going to be good. Wade isn't going to be good. Duggar isn't any good. Phillips isn't any good. McCourty isn't any good. I don't know what we're going to do without Gilmore for 6 weeks. We're going to give up 8,000 yards a game passing.
Valley Sports is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations.
Especially now that, you know, JC's got experience as an outside. I'm not really worried about a rookie wide receiver doing good against our defense, dude. You can find me an example.
Get your commemorative Miggy 500 bat at BigTimeBats.com.
I'll be pretty surprised. I don't think rookies do well against our defense.
Big Jake Diekman.
Running backs are a different story. That's kind of hard to tell. But rookie wide receivers, I don't know. We're a tough secondary to figure out. Am I worried about Parker? No. I think Parker's had one, maybe two good games in his career against the Patriots. And ironically, one of them was against. One of them actually almost cost Stephon Gilmore his Defensive Player of the Year trophy, I believe. But, I mean, it wasn't enough to completely make him lose it, so he won it.
The first pitch is a high strike.
I also think that Gilmore won that trophy because they didn't want to give it to Aaron Donald for the rest of time. Here's 11 straight. They might do that to him again this year, by the way. I don't know if Donald will win a second straight. Or did he win 2020 and 2020? Oh, that hasn't happened yet. I know he's won at least one in a row now. Or he's won, what, 2 or 3? But never in a row. I don't think it's really hard to win a consecutive award in the NFL. 1-1 count for Grossman. 2 on, bottom of the 7th. Nobody out. 6-6 game. Tigers have tied it back up. Yeah, a few home runs. Yeah, Sparty. That's been a predominant way of scoring. Let's see. Miggy hit 502. Harold hit a home run. Castro. Badu hit a home run, and then some A's guys hit home runs. I haven't seen them all because I didn't tune in until like midway through the 5th inning.
With a Derek Hill infield single. Akil Badu walked, and then Jonathan Scope delivered an RBI single.
Yeah, we're doing our late inning thing that we usually do.
Badu's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, Harold hit it 385 feet to left field too. He went the other way and everything. It was crazy.
Diekman's
fucking clutch as shit.
So very slow.
Dude only hits when it matters, and I don't give a shit about that. He strikes out with nobody on and, like, a non-clutch. Oh, no, there wasn't one clutch moment in that game, and he struck out every at-bat. Oh, what do you do with a pinch hit in the bottom of the 9th? Oh, he got a game-winning or a game-tying single? That's gone. Just missed it. Run, Badu, run! Right. Runners at the corners, one away. Good job by Grossman to move the runner up 90 feet. And now we can take the lead here on a sac fly by Miggy. Just, Miggy, please just hit it to just fly ball, dude. I know Miggy won't be selfish here and try and do something and wind up accidentally hitting a grounder, so that's good. I know he's not selfish enough to do that dumb shit. Plus, it's a free RBI. Just fucking bat it to center field. Put some hang time under it. Maybe you'll get lucky it falls down.
High fives for Robbie Grossman. Those guys know what he just did.
Gave himself up.
Yeah.
I don't know. We weren't hitting timely whatsoever. We were getting lots of empty hits, but like they just didn't lead anywhere. Which is like you need fucking. Are you an Ace fan, Braden? They just didn't get timely hitting.
Cabrera's 1 for 3, but the one was
damn. Braden switched up and is an Ace fan now.
To center field on the charge. It drops in front of Marte.
Hey, that'll be a base hit. Badu scores. 7-6. Is Badu, is Scope safe at second? He might be out. I don't have any money on it.
So much this year, he's finally got it down where he stand back.
I mean, it's Miguel Cabrera batting. Daz Cameron's not playing in this game, Braden.
That bat head right down, right up the middle.
Yeah, one hit closer. Let me just make sure that Scope got there. Hold on. Because, I mean, Scope had a shot of getting caught at second. That ball dropped late. It's kind of surprising Marte let that drop.
Scope getting to second, that was a very tough read.
I mean, no matter what, they weren't getting Baду. Like, he should have just slid on that one. He could have just kept the runner out at first. Now he's got 2 on and 1 out. He should have slid and caught that and just succeeded the run. He like what? They were never gonna get that dude at second. He was moving like or third. Badu's way too fast. I don't think that's on Dykeman. That's on his that's a weird play by Marte in center field to not cradle catch that and for 2 outs.
And a walk thrown in there.
You got to sometimes just sacrifice a run in baseball. Like in that situation, you just give up the run. Like you just have to. Too much speed over at third. You got to be a little bit better situationally, Marte. That's all right. Yeah, Trevor. Timely hits. Timely hits. That's the most important thing. You can get 10 hits, which is what they've been doing, and they don't lead to anything, which is really what's been going on. But tonight we have 8 hits, 7 runs. That's way better than getting 12 hits and 2 runs, 3 runs. I'd rather strike out for the first 6 innings than just start scoring runs in the first and 7th on. It feels way better anyway.
2 runs on 3 hits and a walk for the Tigers here in the 7th.
Dykeman kind of showing too little. Is it Diekman or Dykeman?
Candelario foul tips it into the glove of Sean Murphy. 2 outs.
2 away. Candy isn't a very good late inning. He's not very clutch.
Threw them with conviction.
Who's up now? Some weirdo who only hits
That's a tough pitch to get a piece of.
Oh, Haas is up.
Fouled it off, but into the
Haas
glove.
is either going to strike out or hit a home run, I think. Diekman. That's what I thought, too. But Dykeman's way funnier to say. We were right back. 2 seconds.
Haas 0 for 3, a fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out so far tonight.
He's due. Be a huge blow.
Inside 1-0.
Those Tigers A's playoff games. Yo, dude, every time we play the A's, it's one hell of a series. The one against Maglio. Or the one where Maglio hit the walk-off 3-run shot to put him in the World Series on a sweep. Sheesh. One of my favorite baseball memories. Yeah, because I think for a while, crazy. Like, Miggy wasn't hitting inside pitching. And all of a sudden, Miggy's got his hands back and he's starting to fucking hit inside pitching. So, like, they might have to reapproach it.
Throwing Candy inside.
But all season long, that's been the best way to pitch to Miggy. Just throw it inside.
On the outside corner.
Don Kelly walk off. Yeah, dude.
Swing in,
dude, the Tigers in the playoffs are the most random team you could ever play. They're either world beaters, like you can't compete against them. Like you play a 7-game series or you sweep them. It's the weirdest fucking team in the playoffs. At least they're in their last run. It was literally sweeps. We got swept, or we played a 7-game series or a 5 games. It was either we played the most amount of games, the minimum.
The 1-1.
Never like 5 games or 6 games. It was always 7. Yeah, they are all season long. They've been doing it. It's just, Miggy just all season long hasn't hit inside fastballs. Now he's just starting to blast them. And I'm like, all right, that's good. They tried that shit to him today, and he hit a home run finally.
Melvin looking ahead.
Rajai Davis, yeah.
Everybody's got their book.
Hilarious moments. Phil Coke, the pitching that put us in there at the end.
The 1-2. In the air to shallow right center.
I miss some of those old Tigers teams sometimes.
Marcana's got it, but the Tigers do score.
There's a little bit of nostalgia wrapped in there because they were the childhood team I grew up with.
Jonathan Scope RBI single.
He yelled "fuck" so loud that it. Who did Haas?
To push Detroit in front by a run.
All right, we're up 7-6. Let's see if we can hold it. This is gonna be tough though. A's won't go away quietly. Cisneros gonna come in and pitch. Good choice. Canna, Kemp, and Murphy. 7, 8, 9. 7 and 8. All right. Boy, do we need to just get strikeouts. Like, we need to just get outs. Oh, crap. This is going to be hard. Yeah, they did it at first bat, and he just missed a homer. Second one. Yep, smoked it. Miggy's 4 RBIs tonight, doesn't he? Which means out of Detroit's 7 runs, Miggy's produced 4 of them. He's personally beating the Athletics. Yeah, dude, there's all kinds of crazy. Well, Peralta was a steroid user. I hated how he did him dirty, though. But Detroit has this weird honor system. If they can prove you use steroids, you're fucking gone. Sayonara, R.I.P. to, rest in piss to the steroid abuser, Peralta. Three? He hit a 2-run homer, wasn't it? Or I thought it was a 3-run homer. Oh, no, it's 2. Okay, you're right. My bad. Either way, my bad. Take back what I said. I thought that was a 3-run shot, and he was all 3 of the runs prior to other guys.
Done all the damage.
That's my bad.
In the 4th inning, it was a long one and a productive one.
I wasn't watching the game at that point, so I can
in the series. But Gibby, it does show the fight, the scratch, and the passion that this Tigers team has played with virtually all season long. For them to come back in a couple of situations, knowing what Oakland has done against
Cisneros up now.
I think there's something to be admired
against 6, 7, and 8.
This game was going to be the same.
Canna, Kemp, and
the Tigers have come back, and the
Murphy.
Tigers really
Canna, Kemp, and Murphy.
We're in a situation with their starting pitching and Peralta, and then with Urania coming in behind him. I think A.J. Hinch wanted to get more out of those 2 guys if they could, but they hung on. They've battled back. They've taken the lead. Now he's back into Cisnero and Soto to close this game out. Looks good for the Tigers, but you certainly don't take anything for granted with this tough Oakland team.
Home runs have been key for Detroit. Cabrera with a 2-run shot. Harold Castro with a solo homer. Yes,
Oakland late in the season is one of the scariest teams you can play. Yeah, Torque hit 2 tonight.
July 27th. Tigers are
you had an ironic vibe. You knew he was going to hit one. That's good. Hopefully you got an ironic vibe that we're going to win.
In for the 8th inning. This is his 62nd appearance. It's a wall side windows pitching change.
Just narrow in the pitch.
62 appearances.
21 likes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Could if you haven't left one, consider leaving one. But we've hit our 20 like goal. Seems we're struggling to get likes lately, but that's all right.
Canna to right field. Grossman
one away.
Down, 1 away.
The Tiger outfielders.
That's what you want to see. 1 away. Now up is.
Oakland puts the ball in the air, and they got some action on it, too. It's just not
Kemp
a floater. These
with
guys
1 away.
some bombs up the alley, out of the park. That one slicing away from Robbie Grossman, and he puts it in and takes it away.
That'll bring up Tony Kemp.
Oh, it's Tony Kemp. Matt Kemp's retarded. No, I'm just kidding.
Kemp is grounded to second, grounded to first. And he flied out to left. Kemp's a tough guy to strike out. It's 26 plate appearances now in a row for Tony Kemp without a strikeout. That is the 4th longest active streak in the major leagues.
Well, Cisneros trying not to walk him, but he's really just missing, just off the edge right there.
There's a strike. Last time the Tigers used Cisnero was Sunday against Toronto. Through a scoreless inning against the Jays and needed 20 pitches to do it. Kemp on the ground to Harold Castro at second base. 2 away.
Tigers doing just what they do since I'm watching.
Decision by Jonathan Scope right there.
Does Urena or Cisnero get the win?
First base, got his feet around.
Whoever was pitching last.
Made it an easy play.
Was it Urania that pitched last before Cisnero?
That brings up Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. I'm sure Soto's stretching out. He's doing his toe touches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were cheating, we're not doing very well.
A fastball at 97.
We do have 70 losses already. I mean, we're not finished 500.
Cisnero and Soto back into the bullpen for the Tigers. 2 guys who really came on this year.
I do think we'll hit 70 wins, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you talked earlier.
If we hit 70 wins, then like I'm pretty happy with however the season plays out.
So 2 guys who have done that, Cisnero and Soto.
70 wins for this team would be like absolutely insane for a team that was projected to win like 46 games at the start of the regular season by so-called experts.
If you're looking forward, they can stay healthy.
Here's the 0-2.
You're going to get even better.
No doubt.
We'll see, Crazy. That's going to be hard with September being the way it is. We have a brutal month of September if you haven't seen the schedule yet. I think like every team we play is well above 500 and a playoff team. I think we got the Brewers, the White Sox, dude, it's just hard. We have a hard we have the Rays, I think, twice. It's not fun what we have to do.
Of this league as they move forward. There will be some that won't.
Frozen.
Hey, Cisnero
comes in, wipes out the A's. 1, 2,
500 is going to be hard, man. We could pull it off if we have an insane September. You might even hit 60. Hell yeah, there you go. Hey, that's what you like to see, right? Underwater. For what you thought you were going to be, is that good? Like, the way I can always classify it, your team had a good season if they won more games than what you thought they were at the start of the season, right? Like, if you think your team was only going to win 50 games and they turn around and win 75, that's a great season. They won 25 more games than what you thought they were going to do. That's a dramatic amount of baseball games, too. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers have a 7-6 lead. They seek to add to it with Harold, Castro, Castro, Goodrum, and Hill, so 7, 8, 9. We have a lot of rising talent, yes, sir. You just, I think the team was projected to lose 100. Hey, 63 and 99's idea. 80 to 82 games, that would be crazy. I mean, 70 wins would be crazy. What'd you have them winning before the season started? If you didn't have them winning 70, them winning 70 is insane. Especially when you consider they won 7 games 2 years ago in 2019? 47 in a full season? Gee. 78 and 83 would be my exact prediction for them. If we do that, then I hit a home run because I said they'll be anywhere from 5 over to 5 under during the preseason. And then after April, I said anywhere from 5 to 15 under 500. I addended because April went so piss poor for them. I was still hot. I still thought they were going to finish strong, and they finished very strong the last several months. They've had a very good ending to the season since May 8th, but, April was real bad. If they didn't have the April that they had, 5 over 500 would be completely attainable.
That angled down, where most of the hitters have more of a horizontal to the ground swing when that bat comes through. Harold drops it right down. He loves to hit, and he loves to play the game, and he's played 70. Well for the Tigers.
You know what I mean?
For his services.
You just add 5 more wins, and we're sitting literally, I think, at 500 for the season. Think about that. 5 more wins in April, and I think we're 500. because you take away 5 losses, so that puts us right at about what, 65, 66 losses. And then you take in you add in 5, we have 62 wins. That's 67 wins. I think we'd be slightly above 500 if we were 5 wins better. Not even 500 in that month. Literally, if it was 5 wins. So fucking 14 and 19 in April, not 9 and 24. Everything's a lot different.
Castro grounds it foul. It's 1-1.
500, we're a borderline fucking playoff team.
Jeffries was recalled from Las Vegas, as you saw a moment.
Like if we were 500 in April, we would be like a wild shot at making the playoffs as like the last seed. There'd be no prayer, but we'd still be like in meaningful games. That's how crazy bad April was for us.
Was when James Carpillion.
That's all right though. Hey,
injured.
Mudhens games and Kreider's going crazy. Yeah, I hope Kreidler is playing second base. But I heard he's playing a lot of shortstop, so that kind of worries me that we're not going to go get a shortstop. Yeah, 500 since May 8th, I believe. Royals had a bad collapse. Yeah, I tried to tell Royals fans that they were going to fall apart. I even was correct when they would fall apart and be back under 500 by. Like I predicted. I was literally like a week early or a week late actually. Yeah, no, they went. I was like a week ahead of them. I thought they had another week of 500 baseball, but they didn't. I called the Royals collapse. Exactly how it happened.
Another base hit for Castro into the right field corner. He'll dig for extra bases. He will get there, cruising in and standing up. A leadoff double in the 8th for Harold Castro.
Let's play spoiler.
Talking about Harold.
Yeah, that was so easy.
Watch how he gets to this ball. His bat comes.
Why'd you say rip to the guy hyping the Mudhens?
Look at him.
I feel bad for Royals fans because I fucking called every bit of their teams why they'd collapse, that the White Sox would climb up and retake the division because it's theirs. Yeah, I've never faltered on my AFC, my AL Central prediction.
That's big when you get Harold over.
Twins I was wrong on just like everybody else was.
He only had 10 extra base hits on the season.
Not one person in here thought the Twins was going to be as bad as they were.
Get it down, Nico.
We do need a real shortstop. We do, 100%. Yeah, I hope we go sign somebody big. Here's Goodrum, who could use a hit. Fouls it away.
Goodrum chops it foul. Goodrum, a line drive double.
Told me since a few days ago I should be first base instead of shortstop. Are you tall? You mean the tartar sauce guy?
Out to first in the 6th.
Yeah, tartar sauce, that idiot.
Lead that Detroit made bunt right there.
Giants are starting to slow down.
Run.
Yeah, Giants are a surprise team, but like when you really look at them, they're full of a bunch of guys who are like borderline Hall of Fame type players. Like Buster Posey, he probably won't get in, but if he would have been healthy his whole career, maybe. Like they're full of guys just like their whole team is that, like veterans that are very good, borderline Hall of Fame types, and they're getting tired, I think. At the beginning of the season, I said I think the Giants will sustain their run. That'll be a bad at bat for Nico. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. Bottom of the 8th, 7-6 Tigers lead. Might need a run or two here. Because you're tall. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, give it a try. See if you like it. First base is a little weird.
Join us here on Valley Sports. Starts with Tigers Live. Trevor Thompson, Craig.
Yeah, I won't be live for the game tomorrow afternoon, guys. I apologize.
For Matt Manning, it'll be his 13th start.
I'll be in class. It's not about like when it starts. It's all about like my class starts at 2, so like I gotta dip out like as soon as it starts, within 15 minutes. Yeah, Soto will come in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2-run shot. Come on.
Derek Hill chops it.
Oh, it's Derek Hill. God damn it.
Jeffries just got this pitch is a like
probably
a
bunt
ball.
this, Derek. What is he doing?
Fingers on it. Look at watch him turn it over. Ball, he's taking a lot out of it, and it just dives.
It's a screwball.
Looks like a screwball to me.
That's a circle change if it's not a screwball, because you throw a circle change like this, right, with the 3 fingers, and then you make the change and you just flick it right like a fastball. That's how you throw the circle change, right? That's how I've always thrown it. If not, I've been throwing a screwball my whole life, and I've been throwing one of the gnarliest screwballs I think I've ever seen.
Did you notice that? That doesn't
I'm
mean
watching
anything
it.
to
Aren't you
me.
watching it?
Well, yeah, I'm watching it. I didn't pick that up.
Well, Shepard, he's
with
a
that grip, I thought
fucking
it might
Hall
have
of
been a
Fame
changeup.
baseball. Is
Really
Kirk in the
turned-
Hall
I
of
mean, it
Fame?
really is a
If not,
changeup,
he's
but
he's
he
a
really
legendary
turned it
type
over
baseball
more than
player.
most.
He may not be a Hall of Famer,
For
but
lefties,
he was a
can
borderline
actually
Hall
do
of
it
Fame
again,
type.
but I mean,
Of course, you
could
can
see
kind of
when
you
he
can pick
released
out what
the
a guy's
ball that
throwing.
It was different. He just like cranking it over there.
I'm wondering because
Reminded me
that's
of
a
Mike
change
Norris.
of grip, right?
Oh, yeah.
He used to throw screwballs, and I didn't act like I hadn't seen one for my whole lifetime.
This is a
After I
changeup,
saw
right?
100 of it, it took me to get a hit
No,
out
this
of it.
was a changeup. This is how I throw.
Bounces
changeup.
away from Murphy.
Runner gets the third. Wild pitch.
Astro
Wild pitch.
moves up to third.
Right? That's a circle change, or am I throwing a screwball my whole life? Because this is one of my nastiest pitches. Is this circle change here when I used to pitch.
That slider
like-
there, you see that
there's a
grip
gap
he had
there.
on
Don't
there.
worry.
He's got that middle finger just cranked on that ball in the seam.
Oh yeah, he's fucking wild, Mike. Yeah, there's nothing better than Gibby when he's. Sucks that we
They're
lost
gonna
the
have
other guy.
infield in. One
I'm gonna have to
out,
look
think
that up
maybe
in a
you
second
make
because
it
it's
go
driving me
through.
fucking crazy. But I can't sit down now because we're doing good with me standing up. 1 and 2 count for Hill. That's strike 3.
Derek Hill gets called out on strikes.
2 away, runner at third.
2 outs for the Tigers.
Kirk
in the
should
eighth.
just be for the walk-off homer when he was hurt in the World Series.
Padue's gonna see
Kirk
that
should be.
screwball
Yeah,
once.
he has some historic moments, but I think he was hurt too much. Is
Pretty
what the
good
problem
pitch.
was.
He ran it back off the edge.
I think injuries derailed a Hall of Fame career potentially with Kirk Gibson.
Top of the order for Akil Baddoo.
Good job, Aaron.
He's definitely
You must have been one of the only other people I know of that predicted the Tigers to do good this year.
I'd probably take a couple of pitches to see. Oh, he almost balked there.
I think he did balk, actually. How is that not a balk?
Jeffers did step off, but good.
Man,
dig. I love
that was
by
kind of
Harold.
late. Kind of a late step off. I'd have raised hell. I'd have been like,
1 for 3. He's homered. Walked and
I was in
scored
the
a couple
dugout, I'd
times.
have thrown my arms up and been like, balk? Excuse me? You can't move like that without stepping off. I know he eventually stepped off, so I guess we're giving him a
Numbers with runners
pass.
in
But that's,
scoring position.
my guy could have got picked there. That'd
I'll
have
have to
been
get
bullshit.
another one here against Oakland. Waits on an 0-1. Fouled away. Back-to-back change-ups
0-2.
from Jeffries to Baddoo.
No, so we wouldn't be as good, Aaron. I don't
Gotta
think.
Keep looking at this. Hard to stay
Yeah, that's a
back.
circle change, dude.
He's got all
I don't know why he called that a screwball. That was literally that's just a circle change. It's even moving like a circle change.
Put right on that chalk line.
It's one of my favorite pitches to throw, and it's so deadly against lefties.
Up high, 1-2 to Akil Baddoo.
Gardy did us right. He got us through what was a bad stretch of baseball. that was a weird time. Gardy did the best he could with a very limited options and a team that was shedding contracts like crazy.
He's got great motion on it.
To the
Base
left
hit.
side. Great piece of hitting by Akil
Good
Baddoo.
job, Baddoo.
He delivers another run, and the Tigers are
A home
0-2.
run and an RBI late for Baddoo proves the clutch hitting comes through yet again. It's 8-6 Tigers. We pick up a much-needed insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th. Woo! Timely hitting over multitude hitting. I'll take it every time.
Looking for that screwball.
But now we do have 10 hits, I believe. So, I mean, we've hit a shitload of baseballs tonight as well. But we're not leaving a shitload of guys in scoring position. That means good job, Detroit. That's what you like to see. More runs.
He should smile. Nice bounce-back game for Akil Baddoo. Incredible game for Harold Castro.
Here's Scope.
And now here's Jonathan Scope, who takes a fastball.
Literally make it a non-save right here. If he could just hit it out and it's a non-save, I'd be a lot happier with that.
Baddoo, Gibby. He struck out his first 2 at-bats.
But dude, I'm
Hung in
thinking he's
there,
going to. Once he gets
battled
this
his way
lefty thing
through it,
figured out,
walked,
and
now
gets
he
a
got
little
by
bit more
single.
disciplined at the
Good
plate at
care
certain
for
types of
And that
pitches,
walk
he's
off
good.
the
He's gonna be
tough
good, I
lefty
think.
Aikman. A chopper to second.
And that was a lefty
Hopper to
pitching too,
Harrison. Throws out Scope.
by the way. I think
And the
Baddoo
inning
homered
is
off a
over.
lefty today, and he had a
Thanks to
single
Akil
off a
Baddoo.
lefty.
Going to left for an
Two
RBI
lefties.
single. Here comes Gregory Soto. to
I think he
close
hit
it.
a homer off a lefty, and I believe he also hit that. Unless it was a righty that came in, then Baddoo blasted it off of him. But I believe those 2 hits were off lefty pitchers right there. What up, AB? We have a small lead here in the top of the ninth. Soto's going to come in and pitch. Soto's coming in and pitching. Yeah, he's a Rule 5 pick that never made it past high A. Like, this is his first time playing in any kind of baseball higher than single A, whatever the hell Minnesota's single A team is. And he went, yeah, I'll just be a Tiger now. This works. Soto's going to pitch. 9-1-2, so it's not going to be easy. It'll be Andrews, Harrison, and Marte. The best approach for this, if you're Soto. Have a good night, Charles. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I would love to go get Correa, Aaron. Yeah, that's what we're supposedly going to do. And spend a little bit of dinero on this team, but we'll see. Hey, thank you for all the likes, by the way, guys. We're up to 24. I appreciate that. As long as they're all legit, I appreciate you. We're well over the like goal, so I appreciate it. Yeah, that'd be idea. Getting anybody really would be idea. We just need to go get some kind of big bat also, which usually comes with a good shortstop. So Correa would be perfect. Fit right in with the team. Good coaching. You know, he likes to coach and good Latin influence on the ball team. Positive. He'll be embraced pretty big by the city. It won't be hard for Correa. Nope. Why? Dude, our payroll is so fucking small right now. We're fine. This is a very wealthy team. The Tigers. The fact that we're spending like under $100 million on this team right now, we're fine. Yeah, it's like the same guys. I wouldn't worry about it, Slim. They're crazy.
Well, we want to definitely talk about the offense. Listen, the offense.
A couple guys I might have upset because I can share some pretty strong opinions. For about a month there, I went to war with everybody who cried about the Tigers. I might have upset some people.
I can't wait to find out. Neither can the rest of the folks out there. But let's get to the ninth with Shep and Gibby.
I know who it is, Simo.
Certain people would just come by and they wouldn't say anything all stream until the Tigers either lost the lead or did something bad, then complain about it for 10 straight minutes. And then be like, what, dude? When I called them out, they'd be like, dude, I never say anything anyway. But it's like, yeah, and the only time you do is when it's negative.
Gomes, who's pinch hitting for Elvis Andrews.
Yeah, I mean, they should get over it.
Gomes was a starter in the ball game last night.
It's a baseball team that is clearly going to struggle at times. I really don't. I don't know why they have such high expectations for a team they thought was going to be a 100-game loser. Like, I really don't. Just enjoy the fact that they're like able to do shit like this against the A's.
Fastball. He's over the year matured. You remember earlier in the
year. We have some money, Aaron. We'll see what we can do. 1-1. This is a big inning. Let's see if we can. This is a big outing for Mr. Soto tonight.
Gomes went 0 for 4 last night. Swings.
Whew, that was nasty.
Look at the movement on that pitch. That was a slider at 90.
We'll probably give Correa somewhere around like a 9 to 10 year deal worth about $30 million. Yeah, that's probably about right. So about $30 million a season for Correa. But he's worth every fucking penny of that kind of contract. There we go. There you go. Literally, that's all you gotta do. Just strike the next guy out in almost the exact same manner. Just fucking blow it by these little guys. Down goes Andrews. He's never going to hit Soto. He just can't do it. If he does, he's going to hit like a home run, basically. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, it's a very wildly successful. Hinch should be in contention for manager of the year with how well he's done. But sadly, since we're not a playoff team, they're not going to let him. The second this team makes the playoffs, though, they'll just hand A.J. Hinch a manager of the year award. I don't know, though, if the writers have gotten over the cheating yet. We'll see, though, with how they vote in the MVP stuff. Because all things considered, Altuve should get a couple votes. They might unanimous, because there's no way they can unanimous Ohtani with the way Guerrero's playing. And with also, I mean, Altuve's been a monster this season. And that really shouldn't go unnoticed. He's like literally half the reason they're as good as they are. Woo!
That'll get your attention. 1-1.
I'm wondering if the cheating's going to fuck up voting for that team. I guess we find out. I'm sure that Hinch is if Hinch gets any votes for manager of the year this year, which he probably should, then I mean, we'll see.
The 1-1.
Ah, fuck.
To left center field.
Get there.
Derek Hill is.
Woo, 2 away. That was close. They fucking gave that a ride. That was as far as Harrison could hit the baseball. Where am I from? Up in the mount, up in Mount Pleasant, chilling, Mount Pleasant.
On base there.
Michigan.
Last time we saw Gregory Soto
Best state in the best city in the
Blue
best
Jays.
state in the union, man. What about you?
Pitched a scoreless inning and is 1 out away from wrapping up a Tigers win.
All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Let's try and get out of here before we don't have to do the bottom half of this inning. That would be ideal. Oh yeah, man. Detroit's nice too. Strike 1 to Marte. That was a nasty slider. You never hit that. You're never sitting on an 89 slider right off the bat. This is now
Swung on and missed. It's 0-2.
Does All Sports still watch the stream? All Sports? Who's All Sports? 0-2. We can finish this off. Blow it by him. Throw the slider.
Throw the slider in the dirt, or do you go up the high?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he was able to get the picks too. Yeah. Got him. Oh, fuck you. You called that all game, you piece of shit ump.
Get a ticket for that on the highway, wouldn't you? That is really coming.
That's a strike. That's going to be a missed call on his little, that's going to be a missed call for this dude. 1-2. Yeah, you probably should make that call. That's a ball game.
Fouled away.
Fouled it away. 0-2 it remains. 1-2 it remains. It's not that they suck. Strike zones can be a little subjective, but it's all about consistency. If a guy has a weird strike zone, it's not a big deal as long as it's a consistent strike zone. Calls the same way every time. It doesn't really, change it up for teams, for players. That's a sign of a good ump. Strike zones are subjective somewhat.
Another one.
You establish your strike zone every time you start like the first couple innings. So I mean,
Again,
that's actually how they rank them, by the way, is by the established strike zone that you set when you're calling stuff. You call things a little low, a little high, a little outside, a little inside. Every ump's got a thing they don't like, right? Some guys don't like it when you throw it up high. Some guys don't like it down low. Some guys they say stay the fuck away from inside.
The 1-2. That's the series.
Got him. There we go.
First
What a win.
For the Tigers over the A's at Comerica Park since April 28th of 2016.
Jesus Christ, dude. We haven't beat the A's at Comerica since 2016. Sheesh. The A's have come into Comerica Park for the last fucking 5 years and just shit all over us. That ends this season. We finally beat them at home. Yeah, then the batters know what the strike zone is. Yeah, so it's not a big deal if they have weird strike zones. You just got to call it consistently. So 63-70, won. Pretty good record. We give the A's their 60th loss of the season. Very nice. To kind of fuck up their playoff plans a little bit. Kind of put them in the sweatsuit. Because what our role should be for the rest of the regular season should be that of the spoiler, I think. We should really mess teams' plans up and just show up and be a nuisance. Like we just did to the A's. Do you know how bad it is that they lost that game to us? It's a bad loss for the A's. What's up, Shlomo? No, I don't do basketball games, and I'll do Lions games as long as they don't interfere with the Patriots. So I have that's a weird streaming schedule. Like Sunday, I'll be live all day because the Lions play at 1, and then the Patriots at 4, then Sunday Night Football. Yeah, good comeback. Yeah, very good, very fun. All right, so tomorrow we'll be live, but we're going to do like a nighttime football stream where we do like a football hangout. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. We hit 25. We hopefully actually hit the like goal. We'll see if those are legitimate likes or not. I don't know. So that was good. Good game to the A's fans, if there's any watching. I don't think there is. I don't really think there's that many A's fans, kind of like the Rays. Yeah, there's not much. I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. No, I don't really do college football. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here kind of quick tonight. But all right, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Thank you for all the likes. I very much appreciate it. Sorry the stream isn't longer, but I've kind of been in a world. I've been kind of busy today. I'm probably gonna go to bed within an hour or two here. What is it? 10:30? Yeah, by like 12:30, I'm gonna be fucking out cold. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I won't be able to do the finale. Hopefully, the Tigers can win, but I'll be live at about I don't know, like 8:30, probably 8:30 tomorrow night for the for just like an NFL hangout type talk. So. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. You're very kind. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Peace.